Good morning, everybody. So Wednesday is upon us. Let me just tilt this down a little bit. Wednesday is upon us, and yeah, still got snow on the ground here, which is just basically turning into ice. But it's okay. Actually, my husband's just rung me to say to me that there's an accident just down the road, so I hope everybody is okay. The road just down from my house is currently closed, so that's interesting. I had a lovely unexpected evening out with my family, with my husband and my daughter, which was lovely. Went to a local pub, and I did put some footage in a very short video yesterday. Yes, filming every day is a really interesting thing because I'm just living my life and obviously I'm working, but I would try and make today's video a little bit longer. So today I'm off to work. I'm doing end of year reviews today, so I'm doing 4 today. In amongst other things, of course. And then later tonight, I've got the Carol, the Alma, sorry, Ashdown Singers are at the Alma tonight in the town we used to live. So we're going back up to Uckfield tonight to watch the singers. So it could be quite an interesting night because we're not going to table tonight because we're not eating. So I've never actually, in all the years I've been going there, maybe it must be 14 years, something like that. Maybe slightly less, but anyway, in a very long time I've been going there. We've always booked a table, but this year we're just going to have a drink and listen to the carols, which is lovely. So I'm not sure if I get any footage of that or not, but we'll see. But okay, so day 14 on my little advent calendar here. Let's have a look and see what we've got today. What does that say? What have you tackled sewing? Oh, I can't read that. Bear with me a second. What's hilarious about this is it's my own writing, so I couldn't see what the last word was. This is not an uncommon problem. I do have generally terrible writing. Okay, it says, what haven't you tackled sewing wise? Oh, that's an interesting question. I think I say that every day. What haven't I tackled sewing wise? Well, you tell me, guys. I've tackled quite a few things, haven't I? So, and it's interesting because this time last year, maybe there would have been things I hadn't tackled. I've tackled most things, so let's work our way up. I haven't made any shoes. People make trainers these days and so on, don't they? But I've made trousers, and this year I've made the Mitchell trousers, the Metra trousers, bound to be, the Anya trousers. I've made those at least 3 or 4 times this year, haven't I? Tops 1,000 easily, and then I've made 2 Rye jackets, and that's from the Sussex seamstress, and the Mayfield jacket also from Sussex seamstress. I've made swimwear, made the Superstar bra, swimwear set, although that's a bra but I make it into swimwear. Lots of different things. So there is, I suppose I haven't tackled a lot of underwear. I've attempted to make knickers when Tilly and the Buttons pattern came out, and then everybody was making the Stevie knickers and all that sort of stuff. I attempted to make bras a couple of years ago, but I haven't got the patience for it. And also the fit obviously is got to be good. So I suppose my answer is I haven't tackled bra making, and I cannot be alone in that. Yeah, I tend to probably buy my bras from M&S, same as everybody else, or not everybody else. Actually, they're not as good as they used to be, are they? But yeah, so I guess shop brought particularly, so I am quite busty, as you know, although this outfit doesn't make me look very busty at all. Or maybe it does, I don't know, but not so much. But this outfit today is the St Indigo by Tilly and the Buttons. I don't know if it comes with seam pockets, but I put them in anyway. And then I've got a Freya top underneath and a cardi. And yeah, so you probably would have seen this outfit 100 times, I imagine. But yeah, so I'm off to work and then out tonight. So I hope to be able to slice in some footage somewhere along the day. And certainly maybe I'll be able to video a little bit of the singing, but they're just right in front of me because the pub isn't very big. So I might not be able to, but maybe some stills instead. So I hope you've got some good things planned. Please don't forget to leave me a comment, because I absolutely love hearing from you. I really appreciate that. And I also appreciate there are lots of great Vlogmases to watch. So if you are taking time out to watch mine, I really do appreciate it. If you're brand new here, hello. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you to know that you're here. And I'll catch up with you all later. Good evening, everybody. So first evening out in the dress. So I think you can see that. Let's just, hello, that's close. Oh, hang on, let me just move back a little bit. Yeah, look, really pleased with it. It's so comfy. I'll come back and move myself up again, but yeah, I've got it on with DMs, so I thought that'd be quite a nice, hang on, let me just move that back up again. This is so soft and silky. I genuinely wish you could buy this fabric. Oh, if anyone knows of anything as soft and silky as this, then let me know in the comments, because I would buy loads of it basically. So I had a good day at work. Did my reviews today with my team. I've got about 15 reviews to write. So I'm about 5 down, I think now, something like that. Yeah. So another 10 to go, so quite an intense couple of weeks, but nice. The reviews are, for when I do my reviews, they're a very open conversation and a celebration of performance, which is really nice. So yeah, tonight we're off out to do some carol singing. Do you enjoy carol singing wherever you are? Do you have a favourite hymn or a tradition? So going to the Alma is a tradition of ours. We've gone since Molly was very small, and when she was small it used to be on the same night as the carol concert at the church, or sort of the school concert at the church. So it always used to be quite an exhausting day, a very fun-filled traditional day, and then you'd hotfoot it from the church over to the pub, have a pint and do some singing. So yeah, a lovely day. So it brings back lovely memories, and it's definitely a family tradition. I'd love to know about your family traditions, what you get up to. That would be great. And yeah, as I said before, maybe to get some footage in, I might not. We'll see. It may be standing room only, so we'll have to wait and see, which would be all new. But yeah, I was thinking about what I want to sew next, because I haven't done any sewing for at least 3 days, maybe 4. And I'm not sure what to sew with next. So maybe tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow night I'll probably get some fabrics out and see if you guys can inspire me with what to make next. I bought some patterns from Vicky Sews in the recent Black Friday sales, and they're very much loungewear orientated, so I'll maybe share those with you tomorrow. But what are you lot sewing? What are you getting up to? Have you got some projects in mind up over the Christmas period or something? It was funny, someone was saying to me today, or who's nursing with who next week, and Jess and I happen to have the same birthday, and I was like, oh my god, that's next week. Yeah, so from Tuesday afternoon next week I am not at work for a week, so I've definitely got some sewing time coming up, which I'm really looking forward to. So maybe you can help me prioritise what it is I need to make. That would be lovely actually. So I'll maybe catch up with you a bit later.
Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, the is born of David's line, our Saviour who is Christ the Lord, and this shall be the sign. Twilight of spring, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us a penny good, now bring bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring some out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kids. We wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. For we all like figgy pudding. We all like figgy pudding. For we all like figgy pudding.
What's happening? Hello, darling. Hello. We've been away. We've been away. Good morning, everybody. Wow, so that was an evening. And I was back so late that I didn't get a chance to upload yesterday. Shocker. So you'll be getting day 14 and day 15, two for the price of one. So I should be uploading both days later. But oh, it was such a special evening. It was just great fun. I love singing carols, and to hear the Ashdown singers singing was fantastic. I did sing with the choir for, it's got to be about 6 months or so, and I was so chuffed. It was a few years ago now, but I was so chuffed that a couple of the people in the choir remembered who I was, and they a number of them asked me to come and join them for singing, and then I did get roped in. Not roped in, but I happily went up and sung the descant in one of the songs, which you can see in the footage there. My husband was sneakily videoing me, but I hope you enjoyed that. I have regrettably got a nasty cough this morning, or I came on a couple of days ago and seems to have been progressing ever since. So yeah, so I sound a bit hoarse, I think, this morning. It's not because of the singing, it's because of all the coughing, which is not great. So today I'm in a heather dress, which you've seen in previous footage. I put it on with a cardigan, and that, you know, is an indication of how cold it is. I never wear a cardigan with this because it's made of a beautiful French terry. So yeah, one of those things. Let's have a look now. Day 15. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, here we go. A question here. Do you sew for your husband? Oh, lovely question. Do I sew for my husband? So I actually don't sew for, something on my lip there. Oh, no. I actually don't sew for anyone else, really. I've attempted to sew for people before, and I don't know, somehow I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same. It's the shortest answer. I really enjoy sewing for myself. I love the creativity. I do love sewing for other people, and there are a few people I've sewn for where the end has matched the effort, if that makes sense. But actually, I just don't get as much enjoyment out of it. Having said that, I have made my husband 2 shirts. He does wear both, but not very often. Just mostly because they're a summer shirt. I absolutely loved making my dad his 80th birthday shirt, and I made a matching dress. So that was probably my most favourite thing I've made for someone else. I've made a few things for my daughter over the years. I think it might be a question coming up in a few days' time, but but she's 18. She's got a changing style. Yeah, actually, there's a few things she wears of mine that I have made, but I didn't make them specifically for her. So she really likes the black denim jacket that I made out of lots of pairs of jeans. So they're probably the most successful things I've made for other people. Well, successful is the wrong word, really, isn't it? But I think actually my husband would wear things that I make for him because he's a lovely chap. But he's the opposite to me. I have 1,000 clothes. He has like literally 5 drawers and a sort of small bit of the wardrobe. So he doesn't, he likes to wear the same thing over and over again, really. What about you guys? Do you make anything for your other halves or husbands, etc.? I'm curious. So so I'm off to work this morning. I'm actually taking my own daughter to the dentist today, going to have a filling. And then I've got to drive back over to Hove to drop back off the implant kit that I went and got earlier in the week. And then I'm back to my practice, either to write my business plan for next year or to continue doing some reviews, depending on absence and things like that. So we shall see. But yeah, I shall upload this later. I am actually going to do some sewing like tonight. Excuse me. I'm going to sew the, oh my word, crashing into things here. Remember this beautiful fabric from the Little Miss So-and-so? I've got here the sunny day trousers cut out that match that wonderful sweatshirt that was in this month's subscription box. So I'm going to make those this evening. So I really want to have a nice cosy set to wear over Christmas. So I will catch up with you later. Take care, everybody.